Welcome to another edition of Brain Maths. In this video, we want to look at simultaneous linear equations by substitution method. In our previous lesson, we tried to solve simultaneous linear equations by elimination method, but now we want to see how to use another method to solve simultaneous linear equations. Now, looking at the question given to us, our equation 1 reads x plus y equals 6, and equation 2 reads 3x minus y equals minus 4. So what we mean by substitution is that we are going to decide on using either x as y, or y rather, as the subject of an equation and substitute in the second equation. If we are using equation 2, then we have to substitute into equation 1. And if we are taking equation 1, then we substitute into equation 2 to get the value of either x or y. So let's start with equation 1, which is the simplest of the two equations. So let's try to make y the subject of this equation. So we say x plus y equals 6. In order to make y the subject, x will move to the other side. So we have y equals 6 minus x. So we want to substitute this for y. Anywhere we see y in equation 2, then we write 6 minus x. So we say substitute y equals 6 minus x, into equation 2. And our equation 2 is 3x minus y equals minus 4. So this gives 3x minus, you have to write the sign, then you open a bracket for the value of y, which is 6 minus x, equals minus 4. So we need to open this bracket now. We have 3x minus times 6 minus 6 minus times minus x, that is going to give us plus x, equals minus 4. So we have to collect like times now. We leave all the variables with x and their coefficients on one side, while we leave all the constants on the other side. So we have 3x plus x equals minus 4. We have to write that firstly. This is negative 6. When it gets to the other side, it becomes plus 6. So 3x plus x is going to give us 4x, which is equals minus 4 plus 6. That is going to give us 2. So we divide both sides by the coefficients of x, which is 4. By the time you cancel out, x is going to give us 1 here, 2 there, 1 over 2. So this value of x will now be substituted into any of these two equations to get the value of y. So we say substitute x equals 1 over 2 into equation 1. And equation 1 reads x plus y equals 6. And our x is 1 over 2 plus y equals 6. In order to eliminate these two, we multiply through by 2. So we have 2 times 1 over 2 plus 2 times y equals 6 times 2. These two cancel out each other. So we have 1 plus 2y equals 12. So the next thing is to collect like times. So we say 2y equals 12 minus 1, which is equal to 11. So therefore 2y equals 11. Divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 2, and our y becomes 11 over 2, which is the same thing as 2 in 11, 5, 1 over 2. So from what we have seen the value of x to be 1 over 2 and the value of y to be 5 whole number 1 over 2. Let's try to look at another question and solve this same question using substitution method. We have 2x plus y equals 7 and 3x minus 2y equals 3. So let's take equation 1 again. And in this question, we are going to try and make y the subject of the formula. So we say from equation 1, 2x plus y equals 7. Take 2x to the other side. Y equals 7 minus 2x. So substitute this y into equation 2. Y equals 7 minus 2x into equation 2. And our equation 2 says 3x minus 2y equals 3. So anywhere you see y now, we are going to replace it with 7 minus 2x. So we have 3x minus 2 into 7 minus 2x equals 3. So we have to open this bracket with minus 2. So this is going to become 3x minus 2 times 7. That is going to give minus 14. Minus 2 times minus 2x. That is plus 4x, which is equals to 3. So let's try to collect like terms now. We have 3x plus 4x equals 3. And when this goes there, it becomes plus 14. And that is going to give us 7x equals 17. So we have to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 7. When you do that, you have 7x over 7 equals 17 over 7. And that implies that our x equals 17 over 7. So we are going to substitute that into any of the two equations, like I said earlier. So let's substitute back into equation 1. If you substitute in any of the two, you will get the same answer. So equation 1 is 2x plus y equals 7. So anywhere we see x now, we put 17 divided by 7. So we have 2 into 17 over 7 plus y equals 7. If you open this bracket, we are going to have 34 over 7. That is 2 times 17 plus y equals 7. So we are having a denominator of 7. So that implies that we multiply through by 7 so as to eliminate this denominator. So when you multiply through by 7, this is going to give you 34 times 7 plus 7 times y equals 7 times 7. So these two cancel out. We have 34 plus 7y equals 49. So we now have 7y and we are going to do away with 34. So in that case, we have to collect like times. So we take 34 to the other side, leaving us with 7y on this side, which is equals to 49. 34 is positive. When it goes out, it becomes negative. And our 7y is going to become 15. So 7y equals 15. Since we are looking for the value of y and we have a coefficient of 7, so we have to divide both sides by the coefficients of y, which is 7. So this leads us to 7y equals to 15, dividing both sides by the coefficients. So therefore, our y is 15 over 7. So finally, the value of y, x rather, is 17 over 7 here. But if you look at that fraction, it is an improper fraction. So we can say how many 7 can we get in this? That is going to give us 2, which is 14, remainder 3 over 7. And if you look at the value of y as well, it is also an improper fraction. So we say how many 7 in 15? That is 2, remainder 1 over 7. So the value of x is 2, 3 over 7, while the value of y is 2 whole number 1 over 7. I'm going to leave you with these two questions as our usual practice. Try to solve the questions as usual. Drop your answers in the comment section. Don't forget to share these videos with your friends and relatives. Share to as many platforms as possible. Tell your friend to tell their friends about this channel. And until I come your way next time, do have a blessed day. Thank you.